So, Chief, you are sharing these thoughts about what you will do differently, and you are discussing your past efforts
Right, right,
at solving the problem
right,
and the response you got.
right. Well, not actually, solving a problem. It was just my idea, what I could have done differently, and what I had to bring. Like I said, it wasn't my brainchild, but it was just, transporting a system that I know very well based on my academic experience, my
Yes.
job experience, the company that I owned in the United States, the
Yes.
mortgage industry. And I said, hey, I know this thing very well. Unless you do the right thing and do it right, it will not work. So you can't you can't keep doing the same thing all over and expect a change.
Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't change.
What you're saying now strikes a thought in me.
Right.
Huh?
Yes.
Let me try this out.
Right.
Did you think, what impression did you get when you were profiling this solution?
Right.
And,
Right.
did you get the impression that it was a new thing to them? That was something they didn't know? Because you are saying that these things are actually standard knowledge.
Right.
Where you are coming from.
It is new.
It was nothing new to you because it's standard knowledge and standard practice where you are coming from.
Exactly.
Did you?
They don't know.
They didn't know it.
They don't know. If they do, if somebody who is in the same industry that I was, that understand, what I'm talking about, liquefying in the exchange, getting money, liquefying in the exchange, and being able to do the mortgage-backed securities. Like they have Fannie Mae's in the United States, the Federal National Mortgage Association. The government is involved to some degree. Okay, they have all the different things, different avenues, to liquefy money in the exchange, to get it to the common man, so a common man can own a home.
Yes.
You understand? And it's just as easy as A, B, and C. But it was so difficult for them. They understood when I went to Federal Mortgage Bank in Abuja. They understood what I was talking about. Okay, the house man who was the CEO, I forgot his name. I think his name is Sanusi. Yeah, he knew what I was talking about, and I explained that to him. That Soludo was the central bank manager, and I know he's a brilliant, individual, and it's something that would have sat down and talked about.
If you had had the opportunity.
If I had the opportunity, I
of
said I was there
meeting
5 different times
you couldn't meet him.
on appointment, yes, but I couldn't meet him.
And what would you say was the reason you were not able to meet him?
It's just the Nigerian thing. The Nigerian thing, I have an appointment, I go there and he's in UK. I have another one and he's out of seat. So it was very frustrating for me. What I'm telling you is the experiences that we have.
Yes.
And then you go back to your shell. Because it's like, you brought an idea and nobody's willing to listen. So it kind of make you, step backwards and say, hey, we're all in it together. So it is what it is. So, yeah.
Well, friends out there, this is Center for Research in Igbo History, and we've been chatting with our host, Chief MANNY OFORDILE, and he has been sharing ideas with us on his experiences as somebody who has been living in the US and occasionally coming into the country. He experienced a certain challenges of fixing back into the system again. You described it like stepping into a madhouse.
Yes.
Coming over from that, you are saying that you often had to spend some time to acclimatize, get used to the craziness here again.
Bend over backward. How about that?
Yes, some people driving one way, another set of people driving every other way. Right. So you needed time to.
It took me about 6 hours to get from Asabatumwe. A couple of weeks ago. Because there was a trailer collision somehow, trailer and the luxurious bus
collided.
So
and trailers.
everywhere was flooded. And we're talking
trailers were using the road at the same time that passenger vehicles were using it.
Yeah.
So.
And the craziness is that if you stay on your line, it's gonna keep going slowly. The impatient ones, go and block the oncoming traffic. So, are you thinking? What are you thinking? We have traffic everywhere. We have traffic in the United States.
Yes.
But people just drive orderly, and a lot of time it fades out. But if you gotta be driving the oncoming vehicle where this comes to come, so where are they gonna go when eventually clears up?
Yes.
And so, and that's what I'm talking about. That if you actually do, analysis, I can tell you that. Well, I'm sorry to say this, but 50 or 70% have psychiatric problems. We're just walking up and down. But we're actually sick people. So
Chief, I will take you up on that sometime. Yes. I think America has more psychiatric cases than Nigeria does, but
you can say that
we'll come back to that.
Okay.
While we are talking friends, somebody walked in that I would really want to bring into this discussion. My friend, my brother, and partner and associate. Is the proprietor of Net4 Radio, London. And as a matter of fact, later tonight, we will be broadcasting on the radio, Net4 Radio. So I think we are going to also share this. You are going to listen to this again later tonight from 10:30 to about 1:30. We'll be on Net4 Radio, and we're going to share the same material. So it's like I said, my friend, brother, and associate, NZEDON, Franklin, OKONKWO.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. You're welcome. You're welcome. So, are you going to say hello to our listeners and our friends out there?
Yeah. Good evening, gentlemen. All protocol observed. But I would like to speak in Igbo because that's my language, and that's what
Go ahead.
radio is representing. Ndị weke na-eme unu.
Love.
Nkoye Chile. That's it. Afam bụ Don Franklin anaghị Okonkwo. Onye mgbago mmụọ ya, nwa onwe si Okonkwo. Na Mmụeri, Anambra State. Ọmụ abụ onye na-achịkọba Net4 Radio London. Bụkwala onye chịkọbakwalụ Nze na Ọzọ UK. Bụkwala ofu onye n'isi ndị ọzọ Igbo ndụ Igbo niile. Ekene m unu.
So you are welcome. You're welcome. So how are we going to solve this problem? Because you want to speak Igbo, and I know a lot of people here want to be able to follow. Actually, we are going to, in the next segment, we'll be talking about some cultural things. We are going to be talking about issues. We are going to be talking about Ilochi and a number of Igbo concepts. But I know that many of our non-Igbo friends out there will want to be able to follow. So how are we going to do it? Okay, so in Igbo.
I can say it in English. I'm very sorry for those who don't speak Igbo. They must have to learn. Because when you go to BBC, they say BBC Hausa, you don't hear and. BBC Yoruba, you don't hear was.
And Net4 Radio is
and
about
the Net4 Radio advocates for you to speak Igbo by force and to learn Igbo. So, onye na-anụrụ Igbo, anyị na-asụ ya. Ebele anyị na-emele ife ị ga-eme ịbụrụ nwoke enụchalụ nwaanyị onye Igbo na-akụziri gị. Bụrụ nwaanyị enụchalụ nwoke.
Maka Igbo ri ụtọ. So now, maybe I will speak in English and you answer in Igbo. So, tupu ịbata, anyị na-ekwu, nwanne anyị nwoke na-ekwu mgbe o si America bata na Nigeria, ọ dịka mmadụ na-aba n'ụlọ ndị ala moto nke esi aka nri onye anyala isi aka ekpe ụdị o ji sọ onye nnọọ na-eme ebe o si a na-ewere ọkụ ma ebe a eweta ọkụ ọnọwọ ndị ọgbakasịrị anyị arụ ndị a wele n'ọkụ anyị ka mmadụ zuo ike. Kedu ka nke nwa dịka nyanwa si Amerịka bata na-akọrọ anyị ka o ji adị ya, nke nwa si England UK bata ọfụ kedu ka iji afụ ịba isi na ebe anyị ọ na-akwanasị gị na-arụ bụ ka iji eme ebe a?
Ịmago na onye ọbụla na-abịa obodo nne ya bụ Nigeria na-eje agha, so na ị ga-eyi bulletproof.
Ịbịa ya Nigeria
ị ga-eyi bulletproof
dịka ije n'ọgba agha.
Yes. Ị ga-eyi bulletproof. Ị ga-eyi efe.
Bịa. Are you saying that we are in the war front in Nigeria?
Oh, madness!
Okay, you called it a madhouse, and he said it's Ogbara is a war front.
Right.
Yeah.
So ị ga-eyi efe ndidi. Ọ bụrụ onye nwoke bụ ihe a na-achọ na United States. Or say no, Nigeria is where anything goes, anything happens. It's an advocate for humanity. So obodo anyị bụ anyị na-abịa, anyị mee gịnị? Anyị akwalụ efe ndidi. Ife ịfụrụ iwelu. Nya na adịgo m used to. Anyị amago m ife na-eme. Ọ bụrụ ife ọfụ. No, ichezikwa ka o teke gị on a west ma ọ bụrụ ndị oyibo. O teke gị on a west. Mana ka anyị na-abata, ị ga-edebe ego iji agba fuel for jet iche. Debe ego iji assault ma nepa bịa iche.
Abịa ilipol ka otu ọkụ gị. Imele fọji.
Jidekwa ego ọ ga-abụ fabịa fa akọọlụ gị ofu ife ma ọ bụ ife na-aba nso on. So na nwere ife gbara anyị ghalị. Kama na ọ iru ọgụ ịbata n'ala Igbo, ịbata Nigeria bụ iru ọgụ. So na ife ịfụrụ ijide mgbe ị na-agba gị na-agba until ị nọchakwa na. So ọ bụrụ ife ọfụ.
Nwanne ya ụka na-akọrọ anyị si na Nigeria dị ka azụ mkpo. Ịma nwa ife ndị be anyị na-ekwu na onye ndidi na-ele azụ mkpo. Na Nigeria bụ azụ mkpo ka ọ bụ. So no enwe ndidi. Praise God. So Chief Manny, ka nke nwa ji nyanwa si na ọ na-abịa ma wepụta ego nke fuel debe, wepụta ego ife dị iche n'iche debe si anyị iche iche.
Wepụtakwa ego ị ga-eji wee na-asọtụ ndị polisi
n'ezi.
buru moto.
Ka nke nwa ji eme nke gị, how do you solve the problem? Go ahead. And he has already told us that anybody who doesn't understand Igbo is shortchanging himself. Right. So if you are not Igbo, you better go and find an Igbo wife. That is so not me. I'm not the one that's saying it. It's Nze that is saying it.
Tomorrow we have the same
say. So how do you solve the problem of integration?
Well, like I said initially, it depends on the individuals. There's no silver bullet. Just like I said before, I mean, we all deal with it differently. Our tolerance levels are different. I came back 3 years after I left, the United States. As soon as I got my undergraduate, degree, I was in Nigeria. I love Mwere, as a matter of fact. I'm wearing Mwere to the fullest, and I love Mwere. And I have not stopped. I'm not one of those people that come once in 3 years or days. I frequent. I live in Abuja, from 2012 up till now. I still consider myself a resident of Abuja. As much as I go to the United States and stay as long as I want because my family is there. So I have actually assimilated into the society. So it's different. The way I see it might not be the way Don sees it. You understand what I'm saying? It depends on the frequency you come to Nigeria. And like you said, but like I told you before, when I come to Nigeria, I put a different cap. Okay? I put a different cap. Because I know.
Okay, so at the airport, you drop
America.
America at the airport.
And pick up Nigeria.
Then you cross the Niger.
Exactly. When you cross the Niger, it's a different ballgame. All right? So that's a different thing, you know.
Chief, I
Yeah.
had this uncle
Right.
who left Nigeria, just one of the first batch of people to leave Nigeria after independence. And
Right.
he spent all that time and came back about 1983, 82, 83, and things like that.
Right.
So after spending some 20 years in the US.
Right.
And when he came back here, I found that all his food was pounded yam. He prepared his pounded yam himself with
Right.
salad soup himself.
Right.
Nobody, his wife will not touch it. He will not, pound the yam himself. I don't know how he gets the exact measurement of the amount of pounded yam that he can eat alone.
Right.
He will eat it. I've never seen him drink tea or anything like that.
Right.
Is that pounded yam and the salad
Right.
soup, which means over there,
Right.
that is what he has been
Eating.
feeding on. So how do you solve the same problem? Do you also cook pounded yam over
Well, the
there?
thing is that everything's obtainable. The cost might be different. You know, but you can get, I don't know about pounding every day, but we do have the flour that you can actually make to turn into pounded yam. So everything is obtainable, you know, but we start to lose it. You know, I mean, some people think it's a good thing that you've been in America so long that you know, so if you're in Nigeria, we get your houseboy, you see, you know, so we lose it at some point. We lose it at some point, but Nigeria has its privileges too. You understand? You know, because there's certain things here. So Nigeria got privileges in here. Okay. You understand? You know, because it's a daily thing.
Here.
Yes.
Yes.
But you know what? I did that when I was young. I did that for my uncles. You know, I wake up in the morning and just it's a daily thing. So he has his privileges. You know, they got used to being on our own, so independent. We are so independent because I want to you better cook it yourself or the bailey.
I want to look at another aspect of this. So we are here this as Center for Research in Igbo History and Culture, and now partnering with my associate of Net4 Radio London, and I want to look at a different aspect of our discussions. Now, there was this program you had recently. That was yesterday.
Yes.
That you invited us to.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we couldn't make it because we were at an also title taking ceremony at Oka,
Yes.
where High Chief Arin's Ekelem it was his birthday yesterday, and incidentally coincided with his installation as Okulora 1 of Oka on Saturday the 11th. Then celebration yesterday, Sunday. So we couldn't make your program. I'm so sorry about that. I think I was the loser for that. I was loser. So what did I miss?
Well, I love Chim. Yeah. Chim Bumba. I love boy. And it's something I've been longing to do, and something that's way overdue. Chim, because they believe in that culture and the custom of Mwe. Okay, even Mwe, like I said, not Moyo Mwe, to the fullest. Whatever. So, Alam Chim, yeah.
That's interesting.
Yes.
You see, it's talking Elo Chigi. Nya.
Yes.
Bo Afoke. It's not
Boye.
Naya.
Boye.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Mwa no Nigeria, marakwa mo nke bụ oye na afọ na nkwa. Onye masị oke edosiri ya bụ nke bụ oye na.
Again,
So taa bụ gizize gịnị?
Tabo.
Taa bụ afọ.
Yes.
Echi ga-abụzi eke.
Echi ga-abụ nkwọ. Yes.
Ichizukwa na echizu. So
it's important. Even it depends on the individual. Just like I told you initially when we started all this, everything depends on the individual, your perception, about things, right, and what you believe system, right. I'm a Catholic. Okay? I'm a knight of Columbus.
You're a Catholic?
I am a Catholic.
And you're a knight?
Yes.
Of Saint
Of
Columbus?
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
Okay, I'll keep that apart
Right.
for I'll keep that apart for now.
Right.
Now, Ilo Chigi
Yes.
yesterday. Huh?
Yes.
But I understand that Alomo
Right.
is still about a week or two
Right.
ahead.
Right.
No, we will do the Ekamo,
Right.
which is setting the date for the Alomo
Yes.
and the things, and then
Right.
Ajia and quite a number of people before it becomes open.
Right.
How come you are doing your own earlier than?
Those are two different things. Elon Musk is different from Elon. Those are two different things. You can do that at any given time. Okay, Elon Musk is different from Nina Ninyechi.
Well, let's try it a
They're two
bit.
different things.
Let's try to understand it a bit.
Right.
On one hand, there is Elon Musk,
Yes.
and there is Elochi.
Ilochi. Yes.
Which one is the one that is coming up from next week and things?
Nke a bụ Elon Musk,
Elon Musk.
which ụmụeri na-eme, collectively and individually. Right.
Okay.
So those are two different things.
Okay.
Right. You can decide to launch it in January or launch it anytime. It depends on what time in Ali.
Okay. So
they're two different things.
there are two different
Did
things.
you see the difference? Did you see the difference?
Nze, what do you have to say about that? Did you know about this difference before?
Yeah.
Or are you like me hearing it for the first
Onye
time?
ọbụla bụ onye Igbo mana ịlọchi na ịlọ mmụọ dị iche.
Nze, na ịchọzi ịkọwa na mụ abụrụ onye Igbo. Which one you dey na? No, chances say me and you na friend.
Ịlọchi ọnọdụ ka onye na-ekene chi ya. Ife ọma meelụ gị nkene anya. Ọ bụrụ na ife adịrọ mma ka o suppose isi wee dị, iyi ọnya ka o dozielu gị ife. Ọkwọtago because onye ọbụla nwere chi. Onye ọbụla dị ndụ n'ụwa ma ị bụ onye ọcha o ma ị bụ onye ojii, onye ọbụla nwere chi. No, ịrecognize ya nke gị. And ọgba ama ndị nna mee ka ịghọta ife bụ chi gị. Maka na ndị Igbo na-atụ n'ilu sị na onye gbanarị chie n'ọsọ nkịtị ekwe ya. So na mmadụ ama gbanarị chie n'ọsọ. Ọ na otu otu a ịkpụrụ kịta anyị na-afụ onyinyo gị n'ala. O nwere ebe anwụ chagidere ka ife onyinyo gị ka ị gbanarị ya n'ọsọ. Ya na ịlọchi bụ ife kwesịrị ekwesị. And ọ dị iche nke ala mmụọ. Ala mmụọ bụ once in a year. While ịlọchi, you can lọchi 10 times in a month.
So that's interesting. So Chief Manny, from your explanation, what you did yesterday was Ilo Chigi. In specific time, what does it entail?
Ka o si ka Don si wee kọwa bụ n'ala Igbo bụ ikene chi gị maka ife ọ na-emegasịlị. Ghọtago? Ikene chi gị ma na-ayọkwu ya maka arụ ike ka o soro ihe na-aga. Osi ife anyị na-aga agbago elu agbago ala. Ọ dọrọ fela ọ bụrụ ife ụmụazị ka ọ bụ. Ghọtago? So ọ ikene chi gị na nke o mere eme. Ma na-ayọkwu ya maka ọdịnihu bịa mkpa gị. Nke na-ewu ka mgbulu chi m si ya na o mee ka nsi wee ọ surprise ya m gbolu m efi m. Akala m efi.
Igburu chi gị
Ewu ka mgbule.
Na
si ya na
kwekwu ya nkwa.
Kwe nkwa na m egbuli ya efi. Ma ikenga ọ dị ilebe ikenga ba egbuli ya efi.
Reminds me of something then a poor guy pelimpe.
Yes.
He can't get mad easy. He can't get easy. Why?
Exactly. Yes.
So is the which to say the king had better behave. The chi had better behave.
Yes.
They had better behave.
We'll be online. Better be online.
Because if he works,
yes,
he will eat.
Yes.
If he doesn't work,
yes,
see fire.
I'll still eat. But I operate to league. I'm gonna eat
you will still eat now, but himself will end up in the fireplace.
Well, I'm going to guys where money are regal.
But ijizel the chi now, melenko awayanko. Imesi anga wenwe chi ọzọ me.
Who am I one nke mo police?
Ikwuru na ọ bụ na ọ dịzi ile na awayanko na ọ bịa bịa okwu.
I want to put a even.
Ọ ibe ndị Igbo na-ekwu.
Oge nwata dụrụ gara mụ agụrụ. Na Chimudile.
Okay, nke gị dị ile. So igbuli ewu nya. Gbana anyị ka eji ekedife mmele gịnị na gịnị ka emere.
Agọrọ m ọfọ gọlọ nna anyị ba. Ikwu na ibe m nri ya, ụmụnne m nri ya. Ndị bịa witness friends in there. Let me check here the video. Gozi here. We are not easy. Alone easy can na love. Young buy a maka oge galaga. Na Merivem was ime. Manatata boy, a brand new day. Go sit at the Bama or the Lega. Yes.
Okay, so
I come on there, on the Meko Manacha, my task to do more. Yes.
Okay, in a Kenyan and Comela.
Yes.
See, I'm a
now you're going to deal.
Yeah, come more. So if I'm a new afọ m na-egbukulu ọkụkọ ọ nwere vidio na-ekiri egbukulu ọkụkọ
yes lọlin ba omenani
ihe
ogara omenani ka ọ bụ yes
ihe dị nke a ka eji nye ọ bịara ịkọ ọkụ wee rie dị aja ma ka eji afụ na nke ya lụtụrụ
ya I was brought up in this system.
Yes.
I was brought up in that system. Nwa m nwoke bụ Obinna Ọfọdịle on America. Okay? Ọ bụrụ na ọ merọ ife m nwa na-eme masala omenala dị na Mmụeri. Ọ nwere onye ga-eblame ya. Ndị mmụọ ama eblame ya ịda because na ọ marọ. Mana mụwa mma. So nnọkọta nsị na amarọ m bụ onwe m ka m na-atụ asị. So even in our choice, gives a choice. Now what different?
Yes.
So of course again, yeah, na video call. Igwe Ngwagu was there. Elderly people from Irubum. But now you be Irubum. I have a galobum. Ejamat. I have a galobum. So even Basalese no nine, Gani Parende, Bundirugu. Yes. So I know so Pulona, no Brona Kai go at where we be. No Babata, could I boganobo? Then be a Nebesique.
So, Nze, kedu okwu ị ga-atụnyere anyị na okwu anyị na-ekwu banyere ịlọchi nwanne anyị nwoke mere?
Okwu m etinye maka ya bụ na ịlọchi bụ ọnatalichi ụwa ka m si wee kwuo na mbụ onye na-amarọchie ya akaba arụ mee gịnị malụchie maka na ọ bụnagodi ndị ụka ọ na-eje confession ọ na-abụ nọkọta fe mee gịnị ejekwuru fada jeje kwuo njọfa yokwuo mgbaalụ ma yokwuo si ka chi ha nyelụfe aka tife afọ ọ bụrụ ndị ụka sizia nọ Jizọs Kraịst nyere anyị aka mana ife ya aghọta bụ na Igbo asụsụ Igbo ka eji wee dee Baịbụl ọ tradishọn Igbo bụ ife dị na Baịbụl ọ kọlchọ Igbo bụ ife dị na Baịbụl ine ife niile dị na Baịbụl from A to Z ọ ife a na-eme n'ala Igbo ka a tụgharị n'oyibo ine nsọ niile dị n'ala Igbo a sị gị enwere chi ọzọ belụsọ m ọ dị na Baịbụl enwere chi ọzọ belụsọ m ọ dị na Baịbụl ọ asụsụ Igbo ka ọ bụ ya ayịrọ oyi belụsọ onye ịnụrụ anụ ọ dị na Baịbụl kama na ife mere bụ na Igbo omenala Igbo bụ ife ọ ga-abụ imefee ịnara ụgwọ ọnwa ya ozigbo ozigbo kpatalụ ndị mmadụ ji eme gịnị ji ezelu ya wee jebe na nke oyibo maka na ama na oyibo a na-egburu egbu apụtara m ụwa nụ na ichie ọzọ na a na-asa ile and n'isi ya asị ịnụ ụdị ya mana ị ya abata n'ime ụlọ ụka jee kọtụ iburu baịbụl n'aka nne nkwụsie suesie ot ka ị na-alụta ozugbo esebe asị mana mgbe Igbo bụ Igbo itisie ọzọ mee ife niile a na-emezu n'ala Igbo bụrụ onye nze bụrụ onye ichie iwe mekịta wee sị asị ịnụrụ ụdị ya ndị mgbe etiwepụghị anya so ife niile a bụ ife melụnụ ndị ọcha wee malụ na ike dị n'ala Igbo because nọ ndị Igbo bụ the first people nọ on earth. Ndị Igbo bụ the first creature on earth. Enwere ike ụfọdụ asị how can mana ị consult your telephone, your computer, your Google ọ sị gị na Africa is the oldest continent. So ọ bụrụ na Africa bụ the oldest continent kedu ndị nọ n'Africa ọ bụrụ ndị ojii abịa n'Africa ka the country bụ the oldest country in Africa ọ bụrụ Nigeria. Ịbịa n'ime Nigeria kedu ndị izi bụ ụzọ wee bile na Nigeria ọ bụrụ ndị Igbo. Ọ na-abụ a na-akọwala ụfọdụ na the Ark of Noah bụ n'ọma mbala dị ebe a bụ ebe ark ụfọdụ a na-asị no n'Egypt mana ọ bụrụ na Africa is the oldest continent which means n'ụwa bido n'Africa ọ ike afọ ndị ọcha fụrụ dị n'ala Igbo ka fa chọrọ iwelu ya ka eji wee na-subdue ndị ojii bụ ndị Afrịka bụrụ ndị Igbo a na-abịado anyị achọrọ ka anyị wee ite isi sọsọ onye Igbo bụ onye ọ ga-abụ oje obodo ọbụla o jere ọlụ gị ọlụ for 1, 2, 3 years o meghe nke ya ọ mụtasị ya o mee gịnị o meghe nke ya maka na a sị na nwa Igbo adị atọ na mba and o buru nọleji ahụ na-agba na-anata Naijiria na-anata ala Igbo sọsọ ndị Igbo ndị ọcha wee fụ ihe a dị n'ala Igbo wee malụ na enye ndị ya efe anyị analụfa nya enyefe efe ama nnụzi maka ndị ọcha ewee bido n'izizi wee kpọpụba ndị nna nna anyị ha ya na ife gbasara omenala ife gbasara chi onye mata ife bụ chie ifu na onye a na-ese n'elu mmiri mana ọ bụrụ na ị mara chi gị ị ga-ejide ife n'aka ọdịnarị gị ị na-ajụ ese ndị nọ n'obodo oyibo ụfọdụ ka ọ ga-abụ ịyakata ọya ndị ọcha asị gị kpọrọ onye a na be nne ya ọ na ha mara ihe ha na-eme ha ma ihe ha na-eme ha ma ihe o nyere dulu onye a ọya ya dulie na be nne ya and anata be nna ga-achọ isie bụ onye ya ana Igbo bụ ebe o bidoro Mmụeri bụ ebe ụwa bidoro
Nze okwu anyị na-ekwu dị eminimius and anyị amarapụ ya n'ụdị a n'abalị anyị baa na Net4 Radio ka anyị nebegodi okwu a iwenyetere anya na Net4 Radio ọ na-akụ 10:30 ọ na-akụ 10:30